My name is Javon Armstrong and I'm here with Hempress Divine and you're watching On The Spot.
Sweet Antigua, sweet Antigua. We want some black, we got some look fair. We got some white, we got some look here. This light from their face right in the atmosphere. No, listen me good. I don't have to rumble. Share the height for 67 feet above sea level.
If a man has 14 apples, you take 5 away, how many do you have?
If a man has 14 apples,
Yes.
and you take 5. That's so tricky. Man have 14 apples, take away 5. 14 apples, take away 5. 9?
Oh, Jesus.
A man have 14 apples. You take away 5.
A man has 14 apples. You take 5 away, how many do you have?
13. Not 13, 14 apples. 7.
What?
7 and 7, 14.
7 and 7. Okay, actually you would have 5.
No.
A man has 14 apples. You take 5 away. How many do you have?
Me?
Yeah.
Me not have none. Me not have no apple.
Oh, you don't have
Me not buy no apple yet.
What? What did he say?
Me not buy no apple yet. Me not buy no apple yet.
A man has 14 apples. You take 5 away. How many do you have?
I have 5.
You win.
A guy has 14 uppers. You take 5 away. How many do you have?
Take away 5. 14. 9.
If a guy has 14
Yes.
apples,
And you take 5. How many do you have?
5.
You win.
A man has 14 uppers.
Maths.
You take 5 away.
How much okras
How
you
much
have?
do you have?
How much okras you have?
A man has 14 okras. You take 5 away. How much do you have?
40 or 14?
14.
You're very wicked. 9, I don't know.
What? 9?
9? Yeah. Wrong.
That's
Every
Are you
time,
sure?
every time you say it's sure, it's
No,
wrong.
I'm asking if it's your sure, because you don't seem like you're very confident about
Maybe. Yeah,
Okay.
9.
that. Okay. It's not 9.
You see there?
Do you think it's okay for a man to marry his widow's sister?
No.
Why? Why do you think so?
Because it's his widow's sister. That's disrespect.
Sure?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Actually, the guy's dead. Because if it's his widow, that means she no longer has a husband.
It's true.
Do you think it's okay for a man to marry his widow's sister?
No.
Why is that?
Well, why would you want to marry your sister-in-law though? That's weird. But I think it's kind of right. I think it's kind of okay because her partner is dead. Her partner is dead. Her partner is dead, but it's weird. It's weird.
To be honest,
I would think
the
it's
guy is
weird.
actually dead in this situation, in this scenario. Because the widow, yeah. Do you think it's okay for a man to marry his widow's sister?
Hell no.
Why do you think so?
Actually, what you going to call the kids in them? For real, who have kids with her? And then go have kids with her. What the kids and them going to be? Ain't they supposed to be cousins? So they're going to be twin one. Brothers and sisters and cousins. Yeah, makes sense.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, that would be impossible because the guy's dead and his widow, the wife that no longer has her husband, her and her sister are alive.
Well, anyway you twist and turn it, if he dead or not. 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 As long as he have kids there, it's always be the same.
Do you think it's okay for a man to marry his widow's sister?
To marry his widow's sister? No.
Why do you think so?
Because why would he marry his sister?
Actually, he wouldn't be marrying anybody because he would be dead. The widow, meaning that she just lost her husband.
But then, okay. Hey guys, you're watching Demetria Caesar. I'm here with Hempress Divine, and you're watching On the Spot.
Think of the number 30. Then divide it by a half and add 10. What would your answer be?
25. 25.
It'd actually be 70.
70? What? Wait,
Yeah.
how do I get 70?
Okay, because 30 divided by a half, meaning
Which is
0.
15?
Which is 0.5. A half. How many halves can you get in 30?
Wait, oh! She catch me.
Think of the number 30. Divide it by a half and then add the number 10. What would your answer be?
25.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Half a 30 at 15 plus 10 at 25.
It actually is 60.
How do you get that much?
The 30 divided by a half is 60. Think of the number 30. Then divide it by a half and add the number 10. What would your answer be?
25. You sure?
Actually, it'll be 70.
70. You said divided by half.
A half.
Divided
0.
by half.
0.5.
Oh, I divided it in half.
Yeah. Think of the number 30. Divided by a half and add the number 10. What would your answer be?
30 divided by half and add
10.
10. 25. 30 divided by half. 15. Add 10. Yeah, 25.
Actually 70. 0.
Oh, by a half.
Yeah.
Oh, divided by a half, which is
Yeah.
0.5.
Take the number 30 and divide it by a half and add the number 10. What would your answer be?
Think of the number 30. Divide it by half. And then add 10. What it would be? 25?
You sure?
A positive.
It would be 70. 30 divided by a half would be 60. How many halves can you get in 30? 60.
60.
Yes.
Sure?
Take the number 30 and divide it by half and add the number 10. And what would you get? What would your answer be?
25.
Are you sure about that?
That's what I think.
Why do you think so?
Half of 30 is 15. And then say a 10.
Yeah.
20.
Yeah, actually be 70.
70?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Because 30 divided by a half
Yeah.
is 60.
It's 60.
Yeah.
That's true. Divided by.
And then a man has 14 okras. You take 5. How many do you have?
5.
You win.
A man has 14 okras. You take 5 away. How much do you have?
14 August. Yeah, take away 9.
A man has 14 okras and you took 5 away from him. How much do you have? 5.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, yeah. A man has 14 okras.
14 oak. Okay,
Yes.
yes.
You take 5 away. How much do you have?
Jesus. 9.
You have 5.
What?
A man has 14 okras. You took 5 away. How much do you have?
Oh, no.
A man has 14 okras. You take 5 away. How many do you have?
He has 14 akras.
Yes.
What akras?
Okra.
Okro.
Okra, yes.
Okro. She said okra. He has 14 akras. And what you do?
You take 5 away. How many do you have?
And a 9 there. A 9. If you take 5 okra away from the 14. Yo! I put up on social media looking like a fool.
Take the number 30, divide it by a half, and then add the number 10. What would your answer be?
25.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
It would be 70. 30 divided by a half is 0.5.
Oh.
Not 2.
Okay.
A man has 14 carrots. You take 5 away. How many do you have?
You get 11.
No. No.
You sure?
Wait, 14 carats is right? Take 5. You take left back with 9. 9 carats. Am I right?
No.
What the joke?
No, you're not right. A man has 14 carats. You take 5 away. How many do you have?
5. 5.
A man has 14 carats. You take 5 away. How many do you have?
10.
Jesus, I can't do algebra, Lord.
Are you sure?
How much carat do you have?
Yeah, a man has 14 carats.
Yo, probably stop. Come and tell me don't say me go to big school, right?
What?
A man has 14 carats. You take 5 away. How many do you have?
9.
Are you sure?
You take away 5, you say?
You take 5 away.
Yeah, 9. Yes, sure.
Okay, actually you'll have 5 because you took 5 away. How many do you have?
If I have 5 and I took 5 away,
A man has 14
14 carats, true.
You take 5 away.
Yeah,
How many do you have?
5. Because I take 5 away. So
9.
A man has 14 carats. You take 5 away. How many do you have?
5.
A man have 14 carats. I take 5 away from the man.
Yes.
Eh?
Yes.
How much do I have?
Yes.
5.
You win.
With others 14 years and take 5. You just left and you left with let me see, 14. I left with 10. Yeah. It's 10.
A man has 14 carats. You take 5 away. How many do you have?
5.
You win.
My name is Javon Armstrong, and I'm here with Hempress Divine, and you're watching On the Spot.
A man has 14 apples. You take 5 away. How many do you have?
9?
Sure?
No, I'm not sure.
Somebody come and look at this.
From the last question, I'm really unsure myself. 14. You take away 5.
You take away 5. How many do you have?
Minus 5?
A man has 14 carats. You take 5 away. How many do you have?
14 and 5. So 9, is it?
Are you sure?
14 and 5.
Let me repeat the question.
Yeah.
A man has 14 carats. You take 5 away. How many do you have?
14 carats. 9 and 5. So 4. Right. Okay.
Let me explain.
There's the carats.
You have 14 carats.
Yeah.
You took 5 of them away. How many do you have?
14 carats, take 5. Mom 9.
Oh, Jesus. Jesus.
This is Jem Lafreshire here with Hempress Divine, and you're live on the spot.
Think of the number 30. Divide it by a half and add the number 10. What would your answer be?
Five.
Let me repeat the question. Think of the number 30. Divide it by a half and add the number 10. How much do you have?
Take one number, divided by a
Guess. Think again. You have the number 30,
Yeah.
30.
Yeah.
Divide it by a half
Yeah.
and then add the number 10.
You get 2.
You get 2.
What?
Do you think it's okay for a woman to grow hair under her arms?
If I think it's okay?
Yes.
What can I say about that? I mean, we are not the one who puts it there, but we should be able to control it. And I think we can't avoid it from growing because God is the one who allows it to grow.
Yes, I do.
Why?
Because it's natural.
Yes,
Alright.
Darling, it's her business. Yes and not. If you're a woman who wearing them sleeveless blouse, please clean that. But if you're keeping it hidden for yourself, it's alright. But make sure you use deodorant. Come and smell the armpit there.
We talk about woman with hair in the arm. Some there, right? It don't look anti-hygienic. You're supposed to clean them. You look more clean and more hygienic, right? And you can smell better.
Why not? Of course it's okay. It's a natural thing. That's what you said. What's the problem with that?
I don't grow it because especially when you wear armless, it doesn't look nice.
Well, of course, she desires to do what she wants. White chicken is very well clean and clumsy.
It is inappropriate. Everybody don't have the same hygiene, and the sweat can bring forth a high odor.
Well, to me, everybody to their own order. If once they control the hygiene, it should be okay.
One thing, some people do it, but they don't wear armless. They wear cover-up clothes. So even if they raise their arm, it wouldn't show. Like me, and some women love things with thin strap. So when you wear that, you have to be at least moderate with the underarm here.
It's part of nature, so I don't have no problem with it. If it wasn't nature, it wouldn't go underarm. We born, we grow. As we mature, we'll get here all part of our body.
Well, them they just try to keep up one kind of image where they see on TV, you see? And accept who they really be.
We can tell you what to do. But if it's well funky, whether you desire to tell you what to do, you can live with that. While your body is clean.
So it's recommended for a woman to shave her arm.
So would you date a woman that doesn't shave?
I don't mind, but she would have to.
It don't look mature to me. And to me, not healthy. Yeah, it's okay. Because, naturally the hair would go if you didn't have, neat and them chemicals and so to get rid of the hair, razor and them things. And, some women go natural, go their hair natural, so the arm here is just natural.
No.
Why don't you think so?
Because it happens to go with your perspiration and all that, and the times when you have to actually lift your arm and the scent, so I think you should shave it.
Well, it's to certain women on their belief. Some with the Rastafarian belief, most of them they do cut their hair under their arms and but once you have your person, once you keep it on a hygiene basis, you're good to go. But yeah, it's okay, man.